Hello.
Hello.
I still can't believe it and it still feels unreal, but yesterday we actually arrived in Marrakesh, Morocco. Um, yeah, we arrived in at like 4 p.m. at the Riad, which is like a traditional type of hotel in Morocco, and it is super pretty. I'm gonna show you later our room as well, but we just had to get a little bit used to the city yesterday, so I didn't do any filming. It was super nice. We already did some walking, explored the main place, and yeah, I don't know. I think we're a little bit mesmerized, and we're still getting used to the culture and all the smells and just the city itself. It's of course super different than Europe or Asia, all the places that we've been to before. But honestly, I think I can already say that I really, really like it. And I'm so excited to take you guys along with us on the next couple of days. We have like a whole series planned for our Morocco trip because we're not only staying in Marrakesh, so I'm super excited. And for today, it's still a little bit cold now, but it's supposed to get all sunny and 25 degrees, which also kind of hit us yesterday because it has around 0 degrees in Vienna, and it's so nice to be somewhere where it's actually warm and where there's sun, because there was no sun for 2 weeks. I'm not exaggerating, there actually was no sun at all in Vienna. So yeah, I'm super excited.
I'm also super excited.
And we're so happy to bring you guys along as well. And now we're gonna go check out a old Quran school. It's one of the most, well, probably well-known attractions or sites here in Marrakesh, and it's just kind of next to our Riad. So I'm so excited.
Also excited.
Yeah, I just yeah.
I don't know. They told us, I think, that a lot of people there usually. So
Because on Fridays, Moroccan people can visit all the sites for free, which I think is super cool. And yeah, I'm so excited to see the architecture as well with all the mosaics and stuff. But maybe we should just go explore it and then talk about it. So let's go.
Let's go.
We've been to the Ben Youssef Madrasa, I think, so like school. And it was so pretty, all the different mosaics and rooms. And it was also filling up quite quickly with people, so we were lucky to have been there a little bit early still. And then we went to get some coffee at a place called Simple Specialty Coffee. And you had like a...
It was felt like more like Western style coffee place, but yeah, it's probably for tourists.
I mean, I saw it on TikTok, so yeah.
Yes. But anyway, it was super delicious. I had a flat white. You had
A
a
strawberry matcha latte.
iced.
Yes, it was a little bit more on the sweeter side, but it was still quite good. And now we made it to Le Jardin Secret, so the secret garden. And it's super pretty. I mean, there's also some people already, lots of people, you could almost say. But it doesn't really hurt, I think, because everyone's just walking around. And the
Yeah.
tiles are super pretty. And you said that it's a little bit...
Yeah.
Um,
It was a little bit expensive. No, not expensive, but in comparison to everything else here, so we paid 10 euros per person. Yes, but I think it's still worth it.
Yeah, just
Fair
check it
price.
out if you want to, if you're
Yeah.
interested in gardens at all, because there are lots of different plants as well, which is super cool. And little, like, you can see here, places to sit down and maybe have a little chat.
Or a coffee.
Yeah,
There's a coffee place here.
true. But that's probably gonna be a little bit touristy as well.
Probably. So we managed to get through the Palais, the
Bahia.
Palais. She's the French girl.
But I mean Bahia as well. Yeah, well, never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Just keep
I'm training my pronunciation. No, but it was really nice. Nice gardens. Also as well, again, 10 euros per person, I think, entry. The bad thing was that there's a lot of construction work right now inside, so not everything is open. And yeah,
They put up
also
like,
some things are covered.
yeah, but they put up like big posters, like of photos what it would normally look like
Yeah.
where the poster was. So I mean, you could kind of imagine it, but of course it's not the same thing when you're only looking at the poster and not at the architecture or mosaics or art itself.
Yes, but
I
it
mean,
was, yeah. And also the sun came out finally, so it's finally warm again.
I'm so happy.
Yeah,
It's getting hot actually.
true.
It's gonna
true.
have like 25, 26 degrees, which is
Super nice.
for us hot already.
Yes, and now we're getting hungry, so we're probably getting some food.
So we made it back to our Riad, which is super beautiful, and we're gonna do the room tour now. So come on in. This is our not that spacious bedroom, but it's super pretty. I mean, to be fair, you kind of have to ignore all our luggage. But when you come all the way over here, there's this super cool stool. And I really love the windows as well, because you can close them like this. And I don't know what a window like this is called, but I think it's super cool. And then here you have some closet space and the bathroom, which is super nice as well. Once again, please ignore the mess. But I like that it's that it has this dark aesthetic. Yeah. I'm gonna link the location down in the comments, and it is not sponsored in any way, so this is our real opinion.
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch, stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want slow love, no need to rush. I'll say it in my dreams, strangers it may seem. I reminisce the codependence, the games that we played, lost our minds. So maybe you could stay, 'cause you got.
Good morning! We just left our Riad and we are now gonna make our way slowly but surely to the Yves Saint Laurent Museum, and probably gonna stop for a coffee along the way as well. He's in a good mood. Because we don't drink coffee at breakfast. We had breakfast at the Riad. It was super good again, like just some Moroccan pancakes. I don't know what they're called. And then bread and jam and then egg and some cucumbers and stuff. But I didn't film anything because I had to take an exam for university online. I passed, all is good. But now I'm ready to actually enjoy another day here in Marrakech.
Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já limpei e arrumei o que você pediu, enquanto você tinha outra coisa que arrumar. E mesmo assim te esperando você não saiu. Falou que falta eu botar água pra esquentar. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Depois faltou cozinha, banho, roupa e bilhete. Parece sempre que há uma coisa pra fazer. Já te falei que compromisso não pode esperar, mas você sempre arruma coisa pra se enrolar. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já cansei de te chamar pra tu sair de casa, mas você só continua com essa enrolação. Eu já limpei e arrumei o que você pediu, enquanto
We sat down at this cafe called Collectif Cartel, or I think it's actually Cartel Collectif, yeah. And they have specialty coffee, which is how I found this because I was just googling specialty coffee and this came up. And the pictures looked promising, and it is super cute, as you probably saw on the footage. And the coffee is quite good as well. Do you like your espresso?
I love it.
Yeah. And
Classic specialita.
and there is also a couple of people co-working, which is kind of cool as well, and way more like student age people here, so like people our age, than in the Medina itself, because we left the Medina to go to the Yves Saint Laurent Museum. And since we had like 4 hours between our slot to go to the museum and our slot to go to Jardin Majorelle, we decided to just wander around a little bit, and we went to the southwest of the like area where the museum and the garden are. And it's kind of cool here. It's a lot more modern. It feels a little bit hip, a little bit not alternative, but like not that touristy. There's lots of people, not only in this cafe, but also on the street that seem to be actually living here and who are also our age. There's a mall. Yeah, it's very, very different to the Medina itself. So I would definitely recommend leaving the Medina by foot and maybe exploring a little bit not all the other areas, but some of the other areas Marrakesh has to offer. We also saw like a Pilates studio and stuff like that, so it feels more like people are actually living here, or maybe not more, but just different. But I also want to address that topic a little bit later in this video, because I know that we are super privileged to even be traveling, and I just want to talk about that a little bit. And now we're just gonna be enjoying our coffee, and we have still almost an hour until we need to get back to the garden, which I'm pretty excited for. Good morning. I hope you're all doing amazing. We just had another great breakfast downstairs. It's actually our last morning here in this Riad in Marrakesh. We're gonna leave today, but we still have some plans. But before I get into that, I also wanted to address what I already kind of touched yesterday, and I just want to say that this feels kind of important to me, because I want to say again that I know that traveling is a very, very big privilege, especially coming from Europe, and being here in Morocco just reminded me about that once again. And yeah, I guess compared to Europe, Morocco is considered a middle or lower middle income country, and tourism plays a really huge role in the economy here. And at the same time, I guess that income levels are very different from, I don't know, what we are, I guess, what we are used to. And unemployment also is a big issue. And yesterday, when we walked to the Yves Saint Laurent Museum, we also walked through some areas that you probably wouldn't see in an aesthetic vlog or in aesthetic travel videos. And we saw some people trying to sell almost anything. They were selling stuff that to us kind of looked like garbage, like pills where some of them were already missing, so they were already popped out of their pockets. And yeah, they just, I guess they tried to make something at least for themselves. And of course, I did not film that. It didn't feel right to turn that into content, and also I don't feel comfortable just filming random strangers on the street, because it kind of feels vulnerable as well, I guess, and I don't want to take advantage of that. And on these vlogs that I'm filming, I guess it's kind of natural as well that you are or that I am focusing more on the beautiful parts, because of course the riads here, the colors, the souks, the architecture, the sunsets, all of that is super, super pretty, and it's also real. It's part of me being here, of us being here, but it's also not the full picture. And there are, I guess, many different realities existing at the same time. So the beautiful part is real, but it's also real that there's another side to probably every single country that you could ever visit as a tourist. And I also don't want to pretend that I can picture all this complexity in, I don't know, a 25 minute vlog, however long this is gonna be. I just wanted to kind of share that with you and also address it and try to respect this while traveling as well. And I think it's important to stay aware that being able to travel like we are is not something that you should ever take for granted. And I'm not, Lawrence isn't either taking it for granted. So we are once again super thankful to be here. And I know this was already a little bit long, but it was just very important to me, very, I don't know, dear to my heart, that I want to. I guess this has, I've been talking for a longer time now, but I guess it's just really important to me to address this topic. And now we're gonna get ready and go to the house. And now we're gonna get ready and go to the house of photography. So let's go. There's hot air balloons, look. We are currently walking through the narrow streets of Marrakesh, which is probably going to be for the last time, because we are making our way back to the beautiful Riad that we were staying in, that we're going to have to check out from now. And the Maison de la Photographie was super pretty and quite interesting as well. The oldest photographs here in Morocco dated back to around 1870, which is like 150 years ago. I almost find it so fascinating that photography came up such a long and at the same time such a short time ago. And yes, so I'm gonna be ending the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. It would also really mean a lot to me if you would like and subscribe if you enjoyed this vlog. And also stay tuned, because we're gonna do a little road trip now through the Atlas Mountains to the desert. And that vlog is gonna go up next week. So I hope I'll see you then. Bye bye.